to the series on project development with Node.js. In this video, we are going to exactly set up our working project directory. We are going to install some initial relevant packages that are going to be important in our further project development journey. We are going to set up a Node.js project from scratch using npm. Right. After setting up the project, we will just set up the basic boilerplate code to get our server up and running. So without any further delay, let's just start. Okay. So first of all, I hope that if you're using Windows, then you can correspondingly use the commands that are similar to these commands, because whatever commands I'm going to use in this video are going to be relevant for Linux users and Mac users, because both of them are based on the same Unix architecture. But for Windows, some of the commands might differ, right? So you make sure you have some knowledge around how you can execute the command line command line commands on your Windows CMD. If you want to replicate very much close things on Windows also, so as far as I know, there is something called as Git Bash that can help you with some things, as well as there is a dedicated Linux terminal also now in latest versions of Windows. So you can maybe figure out how you want to proceed. But we won't wait a lot, and let's say we'll first of all make a new project. Right. I'll make a new folder project. Okay, I'm inside the, you can see I'm inside the folder project. Okay, so first of all, inside this project, I'll do npm init. Okay, so it says npm is not found. So first of all, let's see. Okay, so first of all, we need to install Node.js. This can be a, I would say, the first setup for us. If you have not installed Node.js, then this can be a good time. You can also see how we can install Node.js here. So installing Node.js on macOS. Right. Actually, I do have Node.js, to be very honest. If I open my normal terminal and here I'll do node -v. Okay, I believe there are some changes because I changed my bash shell to ZSH. But no issues. We can get some good articles, I believe. Okay. Cool. Can we do something from macOS terminal? And I have Monterey, so I'll search for Monterey. Similarly, you can search for Windows also. So okay, it says with the package only. Okay, let's do this only. Let's go to Node.js and for Mac. Right. So we are installing the package. So with this package only, we will also get npm along with Node, and the installation is going to be pretty easy for even for Windows. I can see some MSI installers. So let's open it and let's quickly install. We agree, install. Okay, so make sure okay. If I still try to do node -v, okay, now we have Node.js, and if we do npm -v, we also have npm. Works great. Yes, we move to Ben, and Node.js is installed. See, simple and easy. Now, what we'll do, we'll do npm init. See, now it will give us a pop-up, right? That what are the basic configuration that you want to set up. So package name we are keeping as project only. Version we will keep as it is. Description we don't want any. Entry point we can keep index.js. Test command we don't need. A Git repository will later set up. Keywords, no issues. Author, nothing, no license. Is this okay? Yes. So I just pressed enter a lot of times and the configuration is ready. Right. So if you'll do ls, you can see this is the package.json file is already made. So inside package.json file, if let's say, give me a moment, I'll open it. Okay. So if you'll see this package.json file, this is a very important file. Whatever packages we are going to install, it is going to be present here in the package.json file only. Right. There will be one more file which will be made, which is called as package.lock.json. In package.lock.json, whatever packages you are installing, their versions are generally mentioned. So we'll see that. Okay. So let's do one thing. Very quickly. Right. Okay. So let's install some basic modules. Right. So first of all, we want to do npm install express. Express is something that we need. So let's do that. Okay. The moment we install express, and if you look package.json, see in the dependencies, express is now present. Right. And there is one more file, package log.json. It's huge. Why? Because now we have a folder also node modules. Inside the folder node modules, you can see there is this express. We just installed this express, but what are the rest of the folders? The rest of the folders are those dependent modules that express actually depends on, right? Because express also requires a lot of other modules to work, and these are the versions of every module. See the version and the dependencies of every module. So you generally don't need to like anytime make any changes in the packet log.json. In package.json we might do few things, because whenever we install something, package.json definitely kicks in. Right. We'll also install a package called as Morgan. Morgan is for just better loggings. Right. Just a moment. Okay. So Morgan is there. We'll also install Nodemon. If you don't know what is Nodemon, then I can show you Nodemon npm. Right. So Nodemon is like a tool which will give us a functionality of hot reloading kind of a thing. That is, whenever we will make any changes to the server, it will automatically restart the server. So what we have to do, you have to just do Nodemon, and you can just do Nodemon, and whatever server you are having, you can just run it there, and things will work fine, I believe. Right. Okay. And let's see if we need any other packages for the initials. Just a moment. I believe this should be good to go. This should be good to go. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we have all the packages right here with us. Now we'll make a new file. Vim index.js. You can just go here, and then also you can just use this to make a new file, right? You can just click here on the project. There's a new file option. You can just go here and click make a new file. I just made it through the terminal, right? So we need to set up our basic Express application. So I'll try to write the most of the code, and then I'll also show you the documentations, right? So we can say const express is equals to require express. So the moment you see require, you should realize one thing, that we are using CommonJS module. Okay. Then we can do const app is equals to express. This is a function. Express always returns a function to us, right? This package returns a function using which we can initiate a new express application object. Right, I'm just adding few comments so that you guys are able to get it. So executing the function return a new express application. Okay, cool. Now we can just set up our basic get route. So app.get slash, we'll pass a callback. Inside the callback, we are having request, comma response, and we can say res dot send hello world. I'm just setting up the basic context, right? And then we can say app.listen on, let's say, port 3000, and we'll pass a callback. Server started successfully. Okay, this should be good. And we'll come back to the terminal, and we'll say nodemon. We'll say nodemon index.js. Okay, 1 second. We have installed nodemon, I guess. Okay, nodemon is here. Let's see the documentation of nodemon. What it says, okay, we should install it globally. First thing is we should install nodemon globally. Globally means it is accessible anywhere inside my system. Okay, we don't have permission. Okay, let's see that what can be done. Is a development dependency. Okay, we can do that in development dependency also. CLI options. Using nodemon, if your application expected a host, I would okay. So nodemon dot slash index.js. Okay, it says ZSH not found nodemon. 1 second. Let's Google it. Whenever we'll get any error, we'll Google it. Okay, we can do npx nodemon index.js. Okay, and things are working. If you don't know what is npx, I can search it for you. Npx versus npm. So npm is a tool that installs packages. Npx is a tool that is used to execute the package. So if you want to execute nodemon package, then we need to use npx also. So you can see server has successfully started, right? Now in order to hit the apis, I would recommend you to use postman. Right, postman, you can, if you don't have it, you can just google postman. Let me show you. Postman. And postman is an api platform. You can just download it. It's for free, right? You can just go here and go to the product and like download, and everything should be working fine, right? And here we have postman with us, right? I'll set up a new collection. 1 second. Okay, so let's say we are running on localhost 3000 slash, it's a get request. If we send it, see, we are getting hello world. So things are working fine, right? Things are working fine. If we'll make any change, let's say we do rest dot status 200, right? So see, it will automatically restarts, right? Restarting due to the changes. It's starting node index.js server started successfully. If you send it again, and things are working fine. Here the status is 200. Generally the status will be automatically set. If you want to set a custom status, you can use rest.status. Will I guess this much part you already know, right? So yeah, and we'll write this callback will be executed every time the server starts, right? This is something really very important. Okay, now let's just do one very small thing very quickly. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's try to also send a basic JSON success true message successfully hitting the API, right? And data, for the timing we can keep data as an empty object. Okay, cool. It should restart. See, it automatically restarted. And if you now send the request, see, we are getting the JSON also. So things looks pretty fine as the for the basic setup of our project. I would highly recommend you guys to try to set up the project yourself also once, so that you can get a better understanding of what are the things expected. That being said, let's just wrap the video here. We are going to meet very, very soon in the next video. Till then, take care guys. Bye bye and thank you.